good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Poets Corner. And I'm your host, Ben Woestenburg, and this is BTC-TV Channel 13 in Vancouver. Today, I'm going to be reading to you from Byron, Childe Harold's Pilgrimage, and other poems, but we're not reading the other poems. We're reading Childe Harold. And this is my third go. First one, I didn't have my glasses and I couldn't see the words properly. Second one, I screwed it up horribly. And so now I'm going to try it again. So I'm just going to get right into it because we can talk afterwards about what I plan to do for the new year. Oh, and by the way, a happy belated Merry Christmas and a forthcoming Happy New Year. And with that, let's just cut to the chase and get right into it, okay? Here is the song from Childe Harold's first canto, and here we are. Adieu, adieu, my native shore fades o'er the waters blue. The night winds sigh, the breakers roar, and shriek the wild sea mew. Yon sun that sets upon the sea, we follow in his flight. Farewell awhile to him and thee, my native land, good night. A few short hours, and he will rise to give the morrow birth, and I shall hail the main and skies, but not my mother earth. Deserted is my own good hall, its hearth is desolate. Wild weeds are gathering on the wall, my dog howls at the gate. Come hither, hither, my little page, why dost thou weep and wail? Or dost thou dread the billows' rage, or tremble at the gale? But dash the teardrop from thine eye. Our ship is swift and strong. Our fleetest falcon scarce can fly more merrily along. Let winds be shrill, let waves roll high. I fear not wave nor wind. Yet marvel not, Sir Child, that I am sorrowful in mind, for I have from my father gone, a mother whom I love, and have no friend save these alone, but thee and one above. My father blessed me fervently, yet did not much complain, but sorely will my mother sigh till I come back again. Enough, enough, my little lad, such tears become thine eyes. If I thy guileless bosom had, mine own would not be dry. Come hither, hither, my staunch yeoman. Why dost thou look so pale? Or dost thou dread a French foeman, or shiver at the gale? Deem'st thou I tremble for my life? Sir Child, I am not so weak, but thinking on an absent wife will blanch a faithful cheek. My spouse and boys dwell near thy hall, along thy bordering lake, and when they on their father call, what answer shall she make? Enough, enough, my yeoman good, thy grief let none gainsay, but I, who am of lighter mood, will laugh to flee away. For who would trust the seeming sighs of wife or paramour? Fresh fares will dry the bright blue eyes we late saw streaming o'er. For pleasures past I do not grieve, nor perils gathering near. My greatest grief is that I leave nothing that claims a tear. And now I'm in the world alone, upon the wide sea, but why should I for others groan when none will sigh for me? Perchance my dog will whine in vain till fed by stranger hands, but long ere I come back again, he'd tear me where he stands. With thee, my bark, I swiftly go athwart the foaming brine, nor care what land thou bear'st me to, so not again to mine. Welcome, welcome, ye dark blue waves, and when ye fail my sight, welcome, ye deserts and ye caves, my native land, good night. There you are. I did it. I actually did it. And I didn't do too bad because I didn't stumble. Like, oof, bad. Anyways, so take these off. There we go. Now I can see again. I'm going to put them in my little case. Done. There we are. And I have a space for it because I cleaned my desk. I always have to do that once in a while. Anyways, so For the new year, for the upcoming year, I'm going to put this behind the paywall because that's just the way it's going to be. Like, you want to listen to it? Join the Portal Club. The Portal Club is what I call my paywall. And at $30 Canadian a year, it's pretty cheap, I tell you, because that's only $20 American. 22 maybe, some whatever, who's counting? We don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. And what I'm going to do with my stuff is I am going to put my serial novel, Jack of Diamonds, on, I have it written down somewhere, February the 4th. It will go behind the paywall. 15 chapters, and then it goes behind the paywall. And then my novellas will never go behind the paywall. They will always be free. Those are the ones that come out as stories after 8. They're always going to be free. And those are the ones that I want to make into novels. And I want to make them about this big, this size, right? Probably that thick. Yeah, about that, I would say. And what I plan to do is I will do just that be the cover. Well, not that one. That's ugly. And it will have gold script like that, embossed, and it will just say trilogy. That's it. Every book will be called trilogy. Trilogy 1, 2, 3, whatever. And it's called that because there will be 3 stories, 3 novellas, 3 novelettes, whatever. And that's it. And each one will be about 250 pages, I would think, something like that. Because novellas, some of them are long, some are not long. Some are, like a novella is 17,000 words, and up is a novella, up to 50,000. After 50,000, it's called a novel. Who knew? And I have novelettes. Novelettes are anywhere from short stories go up to 7,000 words. From 7,000 to 17 is a novelette. So I have novelettes and novellas. And I even have a couple of short stories. Not many. And so then I will go on to make these into books. And the whole idea is to open up the Portal Club, have you join it. And then when I will need $1,500 in order to publish a book. I can do that like on what's that called? Sparks Ingram, Sparks Ingram, and it'll cost me $1,500 American. So then, when I do that, and if you're a member of the Portal Club, all you have to do, if you want your copy, is send me a postcard, a self-addressed stamped postcard from the town you live in, and then I will send you a copy of the book because I will have the copies here. I'm going to have them printed out, and I'm thinking 100 copies. So the first 100 people that send me postcards with, well, you have to be a member of the club, otherwise I'm not giving you my address. And so then I will send you a copy, and hopefully I will be able to just keep collecting money, and then I can send out more books. More people that come in, more books go out. And we'll see how that works. It's a plan. So hopefully, right? So the books will be green, blue, red, black. They'll have their own little subtitles. Like one will be the African Songbook because I have a novella out called The African Songbook: A Tragedy in 5 Acts. That was my first story that I put up on Substack, and I have a couple of other ones that are in Africa, I guess you could say. And then I have Tales of the Vienna Woods, which is takes place with the Bashful Courtesan is a member of that club. Cinderella and her sisters. And I have one that I have to write that I haven't written it yet. The Revolutionary, his wife and her lover, or something like that. I don't know. It's like just a name that I'm playing with. And It's whoop, I'm losing my picture. It's a plan. It's a plan. And my other plan is to make this book into a coffee table book. That's the big plan for the year. That's my big project. And that one, using AI because I can't afford to hire an artist. And I don't care what anybody says about you shouldn't use AI and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. It's like I don't give a shit because, like, you know what? I've asked if anybody wants to go halfers with me. Do you want to go halfers with me? Do you want to illustrate it and take your chances that it sells? Nope. Nobody wants to do that. So it's like I have to take my chances. So I'm going to take all the chances. I'm going to start a Kickstarter. I need in order to publish that as a coffee table book that's about 11 by 14 with 25 colored plates in it and all the pages advertised. I'm not advertised, illustrated, I mean. All of them illustrated with little designs and things on the side and all of that stuff. All the stuff that I'm thinking in my head that this is what I want, and I have to argue with chat and work through it. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put all of this on the chat. I'm going to do a live video, and people can chat if you're part of the paywall. If you go behind and join the Portal Club at $30 per year Canadian, which is like, come on, you've pissed more up against the wall drinking on a Friday night. Like, come on, I know you have because I have lots, right? I mean, like, bottle of wine, I think $20. That's American, right? Yeah, yeah. I drink two of those. Like, no big deal. You can do this quite easily. It's just that nobody wants to do it. So it's like, okay, well, you don't want to do it. You don't get the books. You don't get anything. It's like, well, so I have to put in the Kickstarter because in order to make the book the way I want it, it will be 350 pages long. It will be big. It will have one of those sleeve thingies that you know the one I mean. The fancy books have that, right? That have that. It's going to cost $25,000 to have all of that done, have it all made up, and all of that stuff like that. 25,000, and I'll have to be selling it. I'll have to sell it for like $150 to $180, and it's like, So if I do a Kickstarter and I get get the money for that, and then the people that have donated, they will get a copy because that's how it works, right? And I can bring in with selling it at $150 to $180 or whatever the heck it is. I can bring in like $80,000, but then I have to pay everything off to Kickstart and all that stuff like that. So I think I have to pay 25, 30,000 for this. So it's like I can make money doing this, and if I make money doing this, I can do more projects, which is great. That's what I want to do. I want to just make stuff, send stuff out, mail it. Just I want to be I want to be different than what I was. My entire life I was a mill worker. Now I'm not. Now I want to be a creative, a creator, a creative. I'm a writer, and I want to do all that other stuff. I just want to do stuff. And it's really funny when I say I'm a writer. I never used to say that before, but like now I am. And now I do. I don't have a problem with that because like before I was a mill worker. Now I'm a writer. I retired and I write, so I'm a writer. And I don't suffer from that. What's that thing called? Imposter syndrome. I couldn't give a shit about that. I laugh at that because you know why? I've been writing since I was 14, 15 years old. I've had stories that I put out, never got paid for any of them, but I have them out. They're online. They're out there somewhere, right? Never got paid for anything, and that never made a dime. Oh wait, I had 100 free copies of this. I sold them at the bars because I was 19. I sold them in the pubs and for $5 a copy, just for drinking money for the night because I never really thought it out, did I? Yeah. So this time I'm not doing it that way. I'm going to be, it's not for drinking money. To help pay off my bills because old and retired, can't afford it, so I have to make a living, and this is it. So, anyways, that's my plan for the new year. Oh yeah, I'm going to write at least three or four novellas during the course of the year. I have some titles that I've been throwing around and playing with. Where are they? Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. I have a table of contents for stories that I've written. So I have stories titles that I just wrote down that I liked. So here's one: We Few, We Happy Few. I don't know what that's about, but I like it. And then there's one I heard and I just loved it. And it was Tales of Hearsay and Other Lies. Now I thought that was a great title. And then there was the revolutionary, his wife and her lover. Yeah, I like that too, because that's the Cinderella and her sisters. What's that called? The Tales of the Vienna Woods. That's where that comes from. So let me see. The African Songbook, Saint Frida is another novella. The Bashful Courtesan, The Dawn Patrol, Freedom House, Where the Night Hides Its Shadow. That's a recent one. Cinderella and Her Sisters. The Truth of Who We Are is a recent one. This Is How We End Our Days. No Simple Remedy. The Evil That Men Do. Lost in the Beat of a Lonely Heart. That's the one I'm on right now. So these are my novellas that I've already written. So I have 18 or 19 of them. So I have 6 books that I can actually make and put out. I have my novelettes in Days of Vast Darings. That's the prequel to The Shield of Locksley. At the Edge of a Long Lone Land. I like that one. The Boxer's Lament, A Business of Consequence, about the gangsters. I love that. At Night We Paint the Stars, and Beyond the Pale, which is another one that is in the African Songbook. And then we have my novels. I have a novel out there called The Beginner's Guide to Time Travel. Did you know that one? The Beginner's Guide to Time Travel. I did that for the NaNoWriMo. And then they have The Shield of Locksley and Jack of Diamonds, which I'm doing right now. So I've got a lot behind me. I've got a lot for you to read if you're just like new here. There's a lot there. Just I've made it so that my archives are available. Some of the things I've paywalled because I just I don't want to share it. You have to buy it if you want to read it, like my screenplay. You have to buy it if you want to read it. And yeah, oh yeah, and I'll be working on a play. I wanted to write a play. Yeah, but we'll get to that one later. Oh, and then I have my book. I know I have other books. My other book is the one that I want to write, the Apocryphy, my Roman epic. That one, yeah, we have to wait with that. So there we are, and I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say adieu. I'm going to say ciao for now. So this is or has been Poet's Corner, and I am still your host, Ben Woestenburg, and this is still BTC-TV Channel 13, Vancouver. And I'm going to say ciao for now, arrivederci, and I will see you next week at the same bat time and the same bat channel. So, from me to you, have a great New Year's Eve. Don't be stupid. Let me do that because I'm very well versed in doing that, okay? I've had a lot of practice and I've got the scars to prove it. Okay, so I'll catch you later and have a good night.